at Dragoncon, and I found this cosplayer. What's your cosplay?
I'm cosplaying as Aka Ranger from Super Sentai, the original iteration of Power Rangers.
And what made you choose this cosplay?
I've been a big fan of Power Rangers for ever since I was a kid. And a few years ago when I discovered its Japanese origins, I decided, let me watch these, let me see how this is. Wow, these stories are really good. And I'm a big nostalgia fan. I love anything from the 70s and 80s. And I also was a big fan of Ultraman and the original Kamen Rider. And when I found out that it had the same origins, I decided I had to watch it from the beginning. And Go Ranger being the original, and this year being the 20th anniversary of Power Rangers, and still going strong, I decided, you know what, everybody's going to be remembering Power Rangers. I want to tell people, here's where it came from. Yeah, 20 years strong, but, know your roots, and, go as the granddaddy of all Rangers.
You picked a good time.
We're at Dragoncon 2013, and I'm here with, what is your cosplay?
It's supposed to be Ash Landers from Black Butler, but I didn't quite have time to finish it, so I'm just a generic fallen angel today.
Well, it looks fantastic.
Hey, I'm here with this cosplayer. Can you tell me who you're cosplaying?
I'm a tomato. Yeah,
So, just from your...
from my garden. No, there's a tomato art festival in East Nashville, and it was a couple weeks ago, so that's the costume that I have right now. I thought I'd just go ahead and bring it to DragonCon.
I am Michonne from The Walking Dead. Yes. Oh, that's right. I said the ultimate assassin.
And yours?
I'm a SHIELD agent from Marvel Comics.
Richard B. Riddick.
And what is your character from?
If you've seen the movie Pitch Black, Chronicles of Riddick, they got an animated Dark Fury.
That's awesome.
He's more of an anti-hero, not necessarily a hero. He's a good guy, but he's a bad guy. So.
Cool. All right.
All right, we're here at Dragoncon, and what's your cosplay?
Psylocke or Betsy Braddock from the X-Men Marvelverse.
What made you choose this cosplay?
Well, I've been a fan of Psylocke forever. She's been one of my heroes since I was a little kid, and there aren't a whole lot of Asian American heroines in American media, so Psylocke was kind of someone I'd hoped to be able to cosplay for a while.
And who are you cosplaying today?
Maka Albarn from Soul Eater.
And what made you to choose this character?
Well, Soul Eater is by far one of my favorite animes. It's just blown me out of the water. And Maka just really stood out to me as a character because we're both very alike. We're both book nerds. We always have our nose in a book. And she's just a really cool character. I mean, she's strong and she's courageous, and it really shows throughout the show. She really builds a good character.
Hey, I'm here at DragonCon 2013, here with this awesome costumer. Can you tell me who you're cosplaying?
I would be the Mighty Thor,
And what series is it from?
the Thor comic, and also the Norse god.
Right? What went into your decision for cosplaying this character?
This is a character I've been for many years. I created this hammer many years ago, so I go with dealing with the helmet and everything and just adding to it, and it's awesome. Everybody loves it, especially with the new movies and the Avengers and everything coming out, so it's really fun.
Now, may I ask, who are you cosplaying?
I am Star Fox.
And I'm Star Wolf.
And you look fantastic. What made you choose these characters?
I love the game as a child, so. Pretty rare characters. You don't really see people dress up as these. They're pretty original, especially for gem versions, so.
Well, you look fantastic.
What are you cosplaying today?
I am Tommy Oliver, the Green Ranger.
What made you choose this character to cosplay?
I don't know. Like, my original character I was going to be was Spider-Man 2099, like Tron style. But then I was like, hey, I didn't see my dude Green Ranger yet for any cosplaying, so I decided to do Green Ranger. It's a last-minute thing.
What went into getting all this together?
Well, the wig came from eBay somewhere, some Asian country, I forget which one. And the dress was in my closet. I got it from Goodwill. And the roller skates are my pride and joy. I love wearing them. I love wearing them all the time.
Can you explain what you're doing here with this violin?
Yeah, I came from Nashville down to Atlanta just to street perform at DragonCon. Street performing is also referred to as busking. For those of you who have heard the word busking but didn't know what it means playing on the streets. And that's what I do for a living. I play violin on the streets, and hopefully people give me dollars. And that's how I support myself. It's how I pay my tuition for school. And I love it. it's rewarding, it's tiring, it's good work, and I just thought Dragoncon would be an excellent place to do it. So after orchestra rehearsal on Friday, I got in my car and drove down here.
How are you enjoying it so far?
I'm enjoying it very well. It's just been, like I said, it's been work, and it was great this morning. I was in a restaurant in the Peachtree food court, and I was just sitting there doodling, practicing this partita that I'm working on, and the owner of the restaurant comes up to me and says, "Well, come on, if you're gonna play!" And he puts two chairs together in the middle of the restaurant, and he's like, "Come on!" He makes me stand up on the chairs and give a performance for the restaurant, and he starts throwing dollars at me, and it was really fun. And it's nice to know that I can go there if I get tired of the heat or whatever. I can go play in the restaurant. Yeah.
And what went into making your cosplay?
Oh, wow. Well, I just took a really nice wife beater that I happen to love, by the way, and used one of his box cutters, cut it up, put some fake blood and some zombie blood, and he got me this really, really awesome sword, Amazon.com, plug, and this wrap, and, just random fake blood like I've been fighting zombies or something somewhere, so, yeah, that's pretty much about it. I've already had the locks, so that part was natural.
All right. And what went into making your cosplay?
I just went to the sporting goods store, found some tactical pants, some other gear I could throw on. I don't know what it does, but I thought this was candy, so it looks cool. Got a fake gun, and yeah, pretty quick.
All right. And how are y'all enjoying Dragoncon?
Enjoying it so far. We're just trying to figure out what's happening and where to go and where the panels are, because they ran out of maps and stuff, so we're just kind of willy-nilly out here at the moment, but we'll figure it out.
And how are you enjoying Dragoncon?
We're still trying to find our way around, but it's great seeing Power Rangers and Freakazoid and just all these awesome costumes,
What went into making these cosplays?
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears because we were in the process of moving. So I've been halfway moving and halfway making costumes, and they were rushed. But a lot of sewing, molding, craft foam.
Lots of paint, lots of fur.
Well, that must have been tough, but it pulled off really well. How are you guys enjoying Dragoncon this year?
It's been fun. It's our first year, so it's a little overwhelming, to say the least, trying to learn how to get everywhere. But seen a bunch of amazing cosplays. So.
Yeah, it's cool to see just people that you see on Facebook, famous cosplayers, just standing around talking to people. It's really fun. I enjoy it.
And what went into making this cosplay?
Well, actually, I didn't make very much of it. I found someone who has much better sewing skills than I do, and she was able to make pretty much the whole getup for me. The sword is basically a polypropylene katana prop that's wrapped in pink cellophane and ribbon. So that part was really easy, and it's pretty cheesy, but it works.
Are you enjoying the con?
Yeah, very much. It's a lot of fun to be here with other people who love nerdy things.
What all went into making all of this?
The hammer was made. I used to be a sheet metal worker, so I made it all by hand. It's all stainless steel, welded together, polished, handle wrapped in leather, all that kind of stuff. The helmet was actually purchased. It was really tough to try to fabricate a helmet, so I just purchased it. A lot easier. Everything else is just bought stuff. I had a friend of mine actually sew the cloak and everything together. So just a combination of everybody helping out. It turned out really cool, and it's a lot of fun.
How are you enjoying Dragoncon so far?
This far, it's awesome. I got in here, got my ticket. Didn't have to stand in line very long, so I'm good. Yeah, it hadn't got hot yet.
What made you choose this character?
It's just it was one of my favorite characters, and we're both bald, so I figured I could pull it off. I'm a big fan of Riddick. I like the idea of the bad guy being able to be the good guy. So,
how are you enjoying Dragoncon?
This is actually my first Dragoncon, and I'm enjoying it a lot. It's a very interesting, unique, and a wonderful experience. There's a lot of sights to take in. There's a lot of interesting cosplays, amazing cosplays. A lot of work I can tell went in a lot of these outfits. I'm very impressed with a lot of the things that I've seen.
And what went into making your costume?
The coat is actually commissioned by a good friend of mine. The shoes were also commissioned. I had to hand paint the rest of it though myself. The vest and the skirt are all handmade. The tie is bought. And this is all plywood right here. And then there's craft foam to make the shape. And everything else is just wood.
And how are you enjoying Dragoncon today?
DragonCon has blown me out of the water. This is my first DragonCon. It's the first time I've ever been to a convention this big before. There's just so much to do. And it's crazy, but it's awesome.
And what went into making your costume?
A lot of sweat and tears. Just a lot of money. I think I spent at least like $200 on this. The shield is foam. The helmet, I used a program called Peppercore, where basically it's like paper crafting. And technically, I finished all this morning. And my suit is basically a training outfit, like a workout outfit. And basically, what I was really mad at was the morpher. I couldn't really buy the morpher because the morphers online are like $400, so I just went ahead and like made it. So all in all, I guess planning wise, it took me a month, but doing it like 2 weeks. And with the helmet, I looked online on YouTube for tutorials, and I used fiberglass resin and Bondo, like car filler stuff. And I had friends help me out, sand it, and I just painted, went ham on painting. And after that, it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and the lens, it's plexiglass, and I went to AutoZone and got window tint.
Wow, that's creative. And how are you enjoying DragonCon?
Just got here, and I'm really trying to go meet Tommy, Oliver, well, actually Jason, David, Frank right now.
What went into making this cosplay?
I started in April, hoping to have it done for StationCon, and I just didn't have enough time to get it finished. Basically, I made the whole frame myself out of PVC pipe, ran wiring and cable, and the wings actually expand to 13.5 feet when fully stretched out. About 2 weeks worth of gluing feathers, and then just thrift store suit and attaching.
Well, it looks fantastic. So, how are you enjoying DragonCon?
I love it. It's a little hot, but I think that's because of my costume and not my, if I had shorts and t-shirt, it'd be all right. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm seeing a lot of cool characters here, a lot of cool cosplays, and you can tell a lot of people put a lot of work into a lot of the cosplays they have out here. So it's a good experience.
Well, thank you so much. You look fantastic.
And what made you choose this cosplay?
Do you want to go again? I'm okay with going again. It's fine.
Okay, so sorry.
Don't worry, it's perfectly fine.
I love wearing them. I love wearing them all the time. And you asked me this yesterday. Can you rap? Can you rap? Because I can lay down a beat for you. I'll lay down a beat for you if you'll rap. Well, I gotta do this interview right now.
Hi, we're here at DragonCon 2013.
We're here at DragonCon, and who are you cosplaying today? All right, we're here at DragonCon, and I have the green crap.